Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Todd Chrisley's daughter gets a fan beatdown. When Todd Chrisley was still on Chrisley Knows Best, he had many fans and so did his daughter Savannah and nanny Faye, but that fell away since he went to prison for tax and fraud-related offenses. Actually, the entire family takes some hard criticism, and this week, critics had a beatdown on his daughter. Todd Chrisley's daughter gets a thumbs down. Chrisley Knows Best fans know that the former reality TV star has 3 daughters. Lindsay is the child of Todd's former wife, Teresa Terry. Meanwhile, Savannah is the product of his union with Julie. Then there's Chloe. She was adopted by Todd and Julie, but she was Lindsay's brother Kyle's daughter. Todd Chrisley's daughter Savannah gets slammed for highlighting poor prison conditions. Bear in mind that she only got interested in that after her parents ended up behind bars. Meanwhile, Chloe gets critics talking about her being a wild child. And Lindsay Chrisley seems to rile up Chrisley Knows Best fans more than Savannah does. So she gets the biggest thumbs down right now. Lindsay Chrisley gets a beatdown by fans. Why do people get so irritated with Todd's oldest daughter? Well, it started back when father and daughter became estranged. Both of them always went on about God, but she resolutely refused to forgive him for whatever he did. But before he went to prison, she did. At one stage, there were suggestions by Kyle that his mom and Lindsay had tuned his dad into the Georgia Department of Revenue on allegations of tax evasion. The daughter of Todd Chrisley is getting beaten down because of nothing to do with her dad or the tax accusations. Instead, she takes a lot of heat because she broke things off with her boyfriend, Trent. She dropped the hints, then got upset with fans for talking about it. And many people think her child, Jackson, is affected by the drama. Lindsay Chrisley generated heated discussions. One beatdown came on a Reddit thread when the OP shared. On another Reddit thread, an OP talked about how Lindsay Chrisley seems to be a lot like her father, Todd. In a stunning twist that has rocked fans of Chrisley Knows Best, a dramatic and completely unexpected incident involving Todd Chrisley's daughter has taken center stage. What began as a casual afternoon in Nashville ended in a viral moment that's now igniting social media and reigniting debate over the Chrisley family's turbulent fame. An ordinary day turns explosive. It was a humid afternoon in downtown Nashville when Savannah Chrisley, 26, decided to meet up with a friend at a popular health food cafe near Music Row. Dressed in athletic wear, her blonde hair pulled into a sleek bun, Savannah appeared relaxed and approachable as she posed for selfies with a few fans waiting outside the venue. But what was meant to be a peaceful outing soon turned volatile. According to eyewitnesses, a female fan, who has since been identified as 34-year-old Carla Jenkins, a Georgia resident and longtime follower of the show, approached Savannah in what initially seemed like excitement. However, the situation quickly escalated when Jenkins allegedly began shouting accusations about the Chrisleys' past legal troubles. She called her a fraud. Witness speaks out. "She came out of nowhere," said Melissa Yates, a local barista who watched the drama unfold from inside the cafe. At first, it looked like she just wanted a photo. But then she started screaming at Savannah, calling her a fraud and blaming her for defending her parents too much. The outburst seemed to catch Savannah off guard, but she reportedly tried to de-escalate the situation by backing away and telling the woman to calm down. Video footage from another witness captured the tense exchange as bystanders began recording on their phones. But before anyone could intervene, the situation spiraled further. A shove, a slap, then chaos. According to multiple eyewitnesses, Jenkins aggressively shoved Savannah, nearly knocking her off the cafe's curb. Savannah reportedly retaliated by trying to block the woman with her arm, but Jenkins followed up with what one onlooker described as a full-on slap to the face. Security guards from a neighboring boutique rushed in to break up the scuffle as Savannah shouted, "Don't touch me again." Jenkins was immediately restrained while Savannah, visibly shaken, was ushered into the cafe by her friend and an employee. Paramedics arrived within minutes to evaluate Savannah for injuries. Thankfully, she was not seriously hurt, though her team later confirmed she had a bruised cheek and light scratches on her arm. Hours after the incident, Savannah took to Instagram with a powerful message. "I've dealt with hate. I've dealt with lies. But today, I dealt with violence from a stranger who couldn't separate fact from fiction. Let me be very clear, no matter what you believe about my family, no one has the right to put their hands on anyone. I'm okay, just shaken. But this doesn't scare me. It reminds me why I fight for truth." Her post, which included a black and white photo of her bruised face and a quote about resilience, drew instant support from fans, celebrities, and even former DVT's contestants who had bonded with her during earlier media appearances. Todd Chrisley responds from prison. Even behind bars, Todd Chrisley made his presence felt. A source close to the family revealed that Todd was immediately notified about the altercation through his legal team. In a statement issued through his attorney, Todd said, "I may be in a facility, but I am still a father first. To hear that my daughter was assaulted for simply existing in public is both infuriating and heartbreaking. I raised my children to be respectful, gracious, and strong. And Savannah showed all of that today. We won't be silenced by hate." Julie Chrisley, who is serving her own sentence separately, also reportedly asked her prison counselor to pray for Savannah during group session. Police take action. Metro Nashville Police confirmed that Carla Jenkins was arrested on the scene and charged with misdemeanor assault and public disturbance. Jenkins allegedly admitted during questioning that she had been building up frustration toward the Chrisleys and had traveled to Nashville hoping to give Savannah a piece of her mind. Officers said that Jenkins did not appear under the influence, but they are reviewing her social media posts, which include dozens of rants about the Chrisleys' celebrity privilege. Jenkins is currently out on bail, and a court date has been set for next week. Fans react. This is too far. Fans across social media reacted swiftly to the incident. While some have criticized Savannah in the past for being outspoken in her defense of Todd and Julie, the overwhelming response today was one of sympathy and support. "This woman crossed the line. This was assault. Plain and simple," one fan tweeted. "You don't have to love the Chrisleys to know violence is never the answer," another added. Others are calling for increased security around the family, especially as Savannah continues to represent her parents publicly. What's next for the Chrisleys? Savannah's incident has drawn renewed attention to the family's ongoing legal appeals and her own reality spin-off podcast Unlocked, which often discusses prison reform and the emotional toll of her parents' incarceration. Producers from Chrisley Knows Best, which is rumored to be exploring a reboot post-prison, were reportedly already in early talks with networks. Sources say today's incident could push those talks forward as America is once again invested in the Chrisley saga. Meanwhile, fans continue to watch Savannah's page for updates, where she posted a final message late last night. "To anyone who thinks I'll go silent after this, you clearly don't know a Chrisley."